You did it, Suma whispered. I opened my eyes and saw my spear in my hands, a magic circle wrapped around its shaft just like every other time I had summoned it. Strangely, for a moment after opening my eyes, I could have sworn I had seen a red thread connecting my hand and the spear, but after focusing my vision, nothing was there. That was a trip, I joked. Suma, still sounding amazed, interjected. Do you know what you just did, Jake? Summon my spear, I said. No, well, yes, but that's not what I meant. You just shadowcast on your first attempt. No one has ever done that. At least, not as far as I know, Suma told me. Really? It was pretty easy, though, I said, confused. Suma cocked her head and ruffled her feathers. Jake, I have a question. You said humans can't do magic, but you know what shadowcasting is and performed it on your first try. Not only that, but you figured out how to summon your spear in less than a minute. How? Suma asked, sounding extremely confused. Well, I know what shadowcasting is from watching anime, which is a form of entertainment like a play. As far as I know, humans can't do magic. Maybe since your world has it, the rules of my world don't apply. Or perhaps since you bonded us, I developed the ability. In truth, I have no clue and we could spend all day guessing, I explained. I can't say I have ever heard of a species without the ability to use magic, suddenly develop into prodigies. There has to be a logical explanation. Suma's voice was thin, questioning, as she attempted to figure it out. I admit I was confused as well, but without any solid evidence, guessing was all we would be doing. Jake, I want to try something, she said. What? I asked. I want you to try and cast a spell, something you have never been exposed to before, Suma explained. Okay, but how will I know to do it if I've never seen it before? I wondered. I will show you at once, then I want you to try it, she said. Okay, I guess I'm ready, I said, not fully understanding why. No, let's go to the Metro Academy that I first summoned you to. There are a few things I need to get first, she told me. We started walking to the academy, and on the way I asked Suma why she wanted me to do this spell. I want to see if you can perform any magic, or only spells that have been bonded to you, like the summoning spell. Since you have never seen this spell, and it isn't a bonding type, it will be a good test. Bonding type? I take it that means there are more kinds? I asked. Quite a few. There is bonding, which you have seen. These include summoning and dominations, and can either be rites, rituals, or basic spells. As she spoke, she fluttered along beside me, switching from hovering like a hummingbird to flying like a dove. Then there are creation types, where you take elements from nature to make something new, like taking dirt, water, and wood, then reshaping it into something usable like a house. Then there is transformation magic. This is causing something to change from one form to another, like water into ice or steam. Oh, okay. So which one will I be doing? I asked. We are going to have you try to do a simple transformation spell, water into steam. It is the type of magic beginners learn, she said. And what are we getting from the school? I wondered. Is it something for the spell? No. Simple magic like this doesn't require any additional ingredients. We're going to get a few things to see whether you are controlling magic around you, or producing magic from yourself, as well as other things that are better shown than explained, she said. We walked for a solid 20 minutes, and my feet began to ache. Once we arrived at the academy, I plopped myself down on the floor and took off my shoes. Suma flew off down the hall to retrieve her items. I removed my socks and checked my feet for blisters. I didn't see any, but my feet were still sore. Suma came back carrying several small stones and a tablet in her feet, and a moment later another nymph, a darker blue and slightly larger, flew up behind her and landed. Jake, this is my old professor. He said he would assist us. It can understand us? The other nymph asked, curious. Yes, it can, I said jokingly. The nymph backed up slightly, then calmed down and stepped a bit closer to inspect me. You keep strange familiars, young one, but knowing you, I suppose I should have expected it. You always were an abnormal student, the nymph said, sounding amused. Jake, what happened to your feet? You removed your coverings again, Suma said, finally noticing my removed shoes and socks. Yeah, sorry. We've just been walking so much lately. My feet are sore. We really need to get horses or cars or something, I said, rubbing my foot. I don't know what a horse or a car is. We can take a rest if you need to. After we do this test, I can send you home again. You've been here long enough, almost 6 hours today, and 7 yesterday, Suma said. I hadn't been keeping track. All I knew was it had been a while. She had summoned me each day for training, but I never felt the need to complain, as I was always put back right where I left, although a bit more tired. On the bright side, these longer days have helped me get back on the normal sleep schedule. Thanks. Okay. Let's do it. I told her.